Dear Dairy. Saturday. Forgot what I was doing. Right, this is Saturday. The 15th of February. Forgotten that I was I'm not recording tomorrow because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So I'm recording Saturday now. I'm recording Monday and Tuesday right after this. So everything's nice and squared away. Okay, so welcome to Saturday. Not a great, tremendous deal to talk about today. One thing that did happen earlier today was I went and got my hair did. So yeah, haircut. I'm gonna have to find a new barber as soon as I move. I finally found a good barber that is walking distance from the house. I love it. I just walk over there, and I walk over there with a picture of George Clooney and go, I want my hair like this. And when I was over there today, I walked in, and they were like, you want your hair cut? I'm like, yes. Why the hell else would I come in here? I didn't actually say that, but I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I start, unlocking my tablet, and I'm going through to the pictures. I said, let me show you what I want. And they're like, oh, okay. And the guy was like, oh my God, most people bring like a phone with like a screen this big to show me the haircut that they want. You bring a tablet. And I'm like, well, yeah, you got to be able to see it if you're going to know what I want. So anyway, so I showed him this decent picture of Monsieur Clooney. And this is the result. It was really weird though. He did something that most barbers and many stylists don't do, or at least I've never seen them do it before. Because he started with the trimmers, because you saw how long it was before. So he went through it with the trimmers, and then he grabbed what I thought was just hair gel, and he started rubbing it into my hair, and I'm like, I didn't want any product in my hair. I hate having product in my hair. I hate it so much. It just, ugh. Yeah. And I make that face because invariably, somehow, it gets in my mouth. I don't know how it happens. It's not like I'm stretching my tongue out and licking my head. But if I could. Really good example of that. Go watch Earth Girls Are Easy with Jeff Goldblum. I think it's Damon Wayans. I think. And Jim Carrey. I almost said Mariah Carey. Oh, no. So, yeah, Jeff Goldblum, one of the Wayans. I'm pretty sure it's Damon. Anyway, one of the Wayans spawn. And it's like the Baldwin spawn. There's so many. It's like the Sutherland spawn, too. Anyway, so, yeah, good show. There's an episode. There's a scene in it where, after she has done this big makeover on all of these aliens, she takes them out to a club, and the one that Jim Carrey is playing is grabbing ice out of his glass. That's all I'll say. Just anyway, it becomes very popular very quickly. So this is such an awesome scene. Anyway, so this, yeah, got my hair cut. Went and got my hair did. That's what it was. And the other thing that happened today, which kind of occurred to me, I think it was while I was in the shower, just a little bit ago, because as soon as I got back from the barbershop, I was like, I'm going to take a shower right now, because for one, some of that stuff was still in my hair, which I kind of forgot to mention that part. Anyway, he put it in, and then he started using the scissors. So it was trimmers, and then there's a goop in my hair, and then the scissors. And I'm not exactly sure why, but I don't like having stuff in my hair. So, yeah. So as soon as I got back, I was like, okay, I have got to take a shower because I get hair all over me. I mean, I don't care if you put me in a spacesuit, below the neck. It's somehow that it always gets in my shirt, and it drives me. And so I always have to take a shower. To get all the little loose bits of hair off of me, and B, to get out any product that they put in. Because I have been to one or two salons and it was a salon, because no haircut that I have ever had should cost $35. Or if it does, they should damn well listen to what I do or don't want. Because I went in there and I was like, how much for just a quick men's haircut? And they're like, $35. I'm like, excuse me? And they're like, it's $35. I was like, yeah, well, I heard you. I just couldn't believe the answer. But I needed to get a haircut, and I didn't have time to go anywhere else. So I had to go and, anyway, so they're like, okay, we're just going to put a little product. I'm like, no, please, no, I hate that stuff. They go, oh, this is fine. And they just start, and I'm like, I will. I was like, I wanted them to wash my hair. I'm like, I didn't want this stuff in my hair. Like, but it looks good. I said, you think it looks good. I think it looks terrible, and it feels horrible. I want this stuff out of my hair. Like, well, we can give you a shampoo, but that's going to be another $16. I said, hell with it. I will deal with it myself. I almost walked out without paying. Almost. Aside from the product, it was a decent haircut. That's the only reason I actually paid. Anyway, got a little off topic there. There's that old saying, nothing grows out slower than a bad haircut. And it is so true. Very simple. Just don't put it. If I tell you not to put anything in my hair, don't do it, or I'm going to punch you in the neck. You have now been warned. So if you start putting stuff in my hair, I'm going to presume that you are okay with me punching you in the neck. Didn't I say I was moving on from? Okay, sorry. So while I was in the shower, I was thinking about Star Citizen, as one often does, you know. I mean, everybody does that. But I was thinking about different star systems and what would happen, and this idea came to my mind. I was like, ooh, that would be cool. That would be really, really cool. How could you make that cooler? And I thought about it for a few minutes, and then I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm just going to, I keep teasing you with, ooh, that would be even cooler. You know what would make it cooler still? Ooh, oh yeah. Okay, I learned this shit from Sony. Just saying. Landmark face. I'm kind of kidding. I love the guys over at Sony, and Omid and Colette and Pentapod and Dave and Gary. Okay, I know I said that, you know, I was done with my obsession over Terry. I know I said that because he proved to be an incredibly cruel son of a bitch when he took that photo of the team and he made them all stare into the sun. And I was like, okay, anybody that cruel I could never want as desperately as I would love to. But then the next picture I see of him and the whole team, they're not looking directly into the sun. So that tells me that he can learn, he can get better. And he's still just adorable. I absolutely love him. He's so cute. I just love it. So, yeah, lots. I'm actually writing up a document on the idea for the star system. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm not saying anything about it yet, is because I'm going to kind of present it to them and go, here's an idea that came to mind. What do you think? I mean, I'm going to be there in a week anyway. I might as well. So I was going to tap my iPad to keep it from locking, and I just missed. Oh, well. Anyway, so the other thing, was there another thing? I don't think there was another thing, but we're just passing 9 minutes, 15 seconds. So I think I'm actually going to let you guys go because I've still got to record Motivational Monday and TMI Tuesday. So I will talk to you guys after the 23rd, because I fly out tomorrow morning and I don't get back until the Sunday after. I may record something Sunday night when I get back, because I get back Sunday afternoon. So I will probably record Sundays and then Motivational Monday and TMI Tuesday. And then what I will most likely do is take that week, not necessarily off, but I mean, I'm going to be moving that week. So my computer will be one of the last things that I move. I'll keep everything set up here. I don't have to worry about moving the desk because it's not my desk. But I will keep my computer put together so that basically everything here will stay in place until the last trip over. And then I'll disassemble everything and I'll take it all over there and I'll put it together as soon as I get there. So that Friday night, which will be Friday the 28th. How many days does Feb Blueberry have this week? This month, this year, 28th. You don't, every year but 4. So yeah, by the 28th, evening of the 28th, I should have everything set up at the house over there. And I keep pointing at it because it's that direction, which is kind of northeast over there. Which means that that's pretty much south, which is a damn shame we don't have, photovoltaic cells on the roof here, because you could save a lot of money on the electrical bill around here. A lot of money. That's one of the great things about the house I'm going to. PV cells all over the roof. Power bill's like $20 a month. Yes. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Be careless.